Hello, this is James from Therapy Business School. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. Now let's get straight into it. This is a video review for therapists on a platform called BetterHelp. And BetterHelp is a company that will help you get clients for your business. And I want to do a review on this. There's a pros and there's a cons, and then an overall summary at the end to see whether I'd recommend it or not. Alright, so let's get into it. First of all, to join BetterHelp, there's a questionnaire, an application form that you've got to fill out. And then there's a video interview process. That's nothing to be scared of. It's more like an informal chat than a video interview. You have to be qualified, and at the time of this recording, you have to have been accredited for 3 years before you can join. All right. Now, when you join BetterHelp, you fill out your profile details, and then BetterHelp will actively try and find clients that you might be a good fit for. Now, I found the communication really, really good. Their platform is fantastic. And what I like about BetterHelp, it doesn't cost a penny to join. And it has all the kit that you'll need to work with clients online. So these are the kind of things that it has on it. As long as you've got a computer and a webcam and a good internet connection, you're good to go. Because what BetterHelp provides is the platform to have the video calls on, so you don't need to buy Zoom. You can also have text communication with your client. You don't do that via your phone, you do everything via the BetterHelp app. You can also have phone therapy on there, so you speak to the client via a phone call via the BetterHelp platform. So it's great for that. Now, it's also got a calendar function. So you may have an existing software to manage your calendar. Don't need that either. BetterHelp's got that. They also pay weekly, which is fantastic. It normally comes in on a Wednesday. It's processed on a Tuesday, arrives in the bank account on a Wednesday, every Wednesday. They also have a benefit scheme. And if you work so many hours for 2 months consistently, they give you a massive cash bonus. But personally, I've never used it. And I've got no intention of using it or even going for it, because it would require you to do so many hours to qualify for it. Personally, I think it would be detrimental to your health to be doing it so much to get that bonus, but that's there if you want it. It's also, as part of the platform, has got free webinars, and some of the webinars are really, really good, and it counts as CPD. So the webinars could be on child development, narcissistic personality disorder, the use of metaphors in therapy, which is something that I do a lot of, and they're all free, and you can view them. You can attend them there live, and you can also, when you've attended, you can watch them on replay, and there's loads, and they're great. So that's another bonus. Now, the way you get paid, or the way the payment is calculated, is because everything is done on the BetterHelp platform, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a text, whether it's a video session, they have an algorithm that counts how much per minute, how much you're on the platform working with a client. So all the sessions are for 45 minutes. So if you're on for 45 minutes, the BetterHelp platform will register that you've done 45 minutes of work, and that's how you start accruing your money. Now, there's another way to make money with the BetterHelp platform. There's a messaging facility. So if you message a client, and this is one of the things that you got to be clear with your boundaries, I'd say. But if you message a client, or a client messages you in between sessions, and you reply, you're getting paid for that. And they work it out so many, whatever it is, per word, or they calculate how many minutes it would take to type that kind of message out, but you're getting paid for that as well. And all that is calculated, and as I say, on the Tuesday they figure out what you've earned for the week, and they process it, and it normally lands in your bank account on a Wednesday. For me, it's never been late. So they're some of the pros of working on the BetterHelp platform, and I think they're really, really good pros as well. If you've just got an internet connection, a laptop and a webcam, everything else is there. which is great, all right? But there's some cons. And I want to be honest with you, some of the cons might be a sticking point for you. One of the cons is the payment is low. And the way it's worked out is for the first 5 hours, you're on $30. It works in dollars. So for the first 5 hours you work on BetterHelp, the payment is in dollars, and you're on $30 an hour for the first 5 hours. The next 5 hours, so the hours 5 to 10, it then goes up. Now you're on $35 an hour, and it goes up in $5 increments. Now, because the sessions are for 45 minutes, it's not a case of 5 clients, that's about 5 hours, that means I'm automatically on a next pay scale. It's more than that. You have to do the calculation because the sessions are 45 minutes. Now, sessions might run over. You get paid for that as well, but I would be wary of that. So that's not a great thing where you might think, well, I'm doing it. But what I do like about BetterHelp, it's a great thing to do to fill your diary up with some of the spaces that you've got. So you might have either in-person clients or online clients, and one of your days you might, well, I've got a 3-hour empty slot. You can fill them with BetterHelp clients. So I do like that. With the calendar function as well, you can book the session or the client can book the session, which is awesome. But we're talking about cons, all right? So the pay for the first 5 hours, you're on $30 an hour. Another con, if the client doesn't turn up for the session, so you'd have a do not attend, yeah, or a DNA. The first time it happens, BetterHelp don't pay you. It's just a case of, okay, we'll let them know, and next time we'll give you a percentage if that happens again, which doesn't really sit well with me because I'm thinking, well, I was there. Why am I missing out if that's the case? So that's one of the cons for me. Another con is when a session is booked, say for instance you've got a session booked from 3 to 3:45. Well, if the client turns up at 3:10, well, if I was seeing a client face to face or online in my own private practice, the clock has started ticking at 3 o'clock. So the client would have less of a session. Now, the way BetterHelp works is that's not the case. So if your client turns up 10 minutes late, the clock where you start getting paid starts ticking when you're both on the call. So that means that even though you were there, you're only getting paid for 35 of the potential 45-minute sessions. That's another con for me, and I think BetterHelp should address that really. Now, BetterHelp also have a referral scheme. Now, this is something that keeps on changing, so check it out yourself. I'll put a link in the description for my referral link, and full transparency on this. If I recommend anyone to BetterHelp and they go through the process, as soon as they start working with the first client, I get paid a referral commission, and so to you as the new person. Now, BetterHelp keep on changing the financial brackets of what that is. So what I do as an incentive is I offer to share my referral commission with the new person, because that creates a bit of a win-win, and I like win-win scenarios. So you get some money for joining BetterHelp, I get some money for making the referral. You haven't got to buy any software, you haven't got to buy anything at all, as long as you got them 3 bits that I mentioned earlier, and then you start earning money. So I do that to try and sweeten the deal. So if that appeals to you, the link will be in the description below. So, would I recommend BetterHelp? Yes, I would. I'd recommend it for a whole variety of reasons. One, it can fill your gaps in your diary. Another one, you get paid weekly. Another one is they send you the clients, there's no advertising. Another one is it doesn't cost you a penny to join, but you will make money from it. And depending if you're just starting out, as long as you've got this accreditation and you meet the criteria, if you're just starting on the platform, it can be great to fill your diary. The webinars are awesome. I haven't attended a bad one. They're really, really well delivered and they're live. And I think it's a really good platform. So this is quite a long review, but it's an honest review of what my thoughts are on the BetterHelp platform for therapists. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and a share, and share the love and tell everyone about this channel. It really does. I know you hear that a lot, but it does help YouTube pass this around to other people who might be interested in this kind of thing. All right. If you haven't watched my other review of a platform I use called Bark, there'll be something in the description, and there'll be some links around, and everything I've spoken about, I'll put the links in the description. All right. So this is James from Therapy Business School, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.